Coffee. For most of us, it's the first thing we reach for in the morning. But here's a question: is coffee just a tasty way to wake up? Or could it actually be one of the healthiest habits in your daily routine? Over the past few years, scientists have been digging into that question. And what they've found flips old beliefs on their head. For decades, people thought coffee was bad for your heart. Too much caffeine, too much pressure on the body. But new studies, tracking hundreds of thousands of people over time, show the opposite. Moderate coffee drinkers, 2 to 4 cups a day, actually have a lower risk of heart disease and stroke. Surprised? So were the researchers. It turns out coffee isn't stressing the heart. In the right amount, it's protecting it. And it doesn't stop there. Coffee also seems to help with metabolism. Studies reveal that coffee drinkers have a lower chance of developing type 2 diabetes. Why? Because the natural compounds in coffee, like chlorogenic acids, help the body control blood sugar and improve insulin response. In plain English, your morning coffee may be quietly balancing your energy levels behind the scenes. But maybe the most fascinating part is what coffee does to your brain. Sure, caffeine makes you feel more alert. But long-term research suggests it does more than that. Coffee drinkers appear to have a reduced risk of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Scientists think the combination of caffeine and antioxidants helps protect neurons, fight inflammation, and keep the brain younger as we age. Imagine that, your morning cup acting like a shield for your brain's future. And here's something you've probably felt yourself: coffee can change your mood. Ever noticed how that first sip just makes the day feel a little better? That's dopamine at work, the brain's feel-good chemical. Caffeine triggers it, boosting motivation and lifting your spirits. In fact, some studies even suggest coffee drinkers have lower rates of depression. Of course, coffee isn't a cure for mental health struggles. But it does show just how powerfully this drink can influence the mind. Now let's get to the headline result, the one that makes even skeptics raise an eyebrow. Across studies in the US, Europe, and Asia, coffee drinkers consistently live longer. That's right. People who drink coffee regularly have a lower risk of premature death compared to those who don't. No, coffee won't make you immortal. But combined with healthy habits, it just might help you live a longer, healthier life. Of course, coffee isn't perfect. Too much can backfire, causing jitters, anxiety, poor sleep, or stomach problems. Some people are so sensitive they feel it after just 1 cup. And if you're loading your coffee with sugar, syrups, or heavy cream, you're undoing most of the benefits. For pregnant women or people with certain health conditions, doctors usually recommend keeping caffeine intake limited. So what's the bottom line? Coffee, when enjoyed in moderation, is far more than just a morning pick-me-up. It supports your heart, helps regulate your metabolism, protects your brain, lifts your mood, and might even add years to your life. It's not a magic bullet, it won't replace sleep, exercise, or healthy food. But as far as daily habits go, it's one of the most enjoyable. And surprisingly powerful things you can do for your health. So tomorrow morning, when you take that first sip, remember, you're not just waking up. You're fueling your body, protecting your brain, and maybe, just maybe, investing in a longer, better life.